Hi, I'm Kelsey.
I'm Mary.
I'm Haley.
James. Tony.
This is our presentation on Walmart and its effects on local communities. On July 2nd, 1962, Sam Walton opened the first Walmart store in Rogers, Arkansas. And by 1969, the company was officially incorporated as Walmart Stores Incorporated. And currently the CEO is Douglas McMillian. Some background information on the Walton family is that they're actually among the richest families in America right now combined. They actually have a net worth of $152 billion. There are many living relatives in the Walton family right now who own up to 50% of the company.
Walmart is notorious for their negative treatment of their employees. In 2008, on Black Friday, Jimmy DeMore, 34, was a temporary seasonal worker who was strangled to death in Nassau County Walmart in New York. Customers numbering more than 2,000 started lining up at 9 p.m. Thursday night on Thanksgiving. And by 5 a.m. Black Friday morning, they busted through the doors and trampled her to death, sending 4 others to the hospital, including a woman who was 8 months pregnant. Stores only closed until 1 p.m. when the doors were reopened to allow shoppers to continue shopping. And DeMore's father was not notified until 7 a.m. and it wasn't even by Walmart, it was by a family friend who had told him that his son was dead. Walmart is also notoriously anti-union. Unions volumize the voices of individual employees, which in the eyes of Walmart costs money. Managers have been trained to advocate against unions to their employees, as well as being fed talking points against unionization. PowerPoints from Walmart's training their managers leaked by a cyber activist group Anonymous shows the corporation's strategy for striking down unionization. Unions belong to large corporate companies have declined in the last 2 decades. In the same time frame, income within middle-class households is also declining, which some believe to be a direct correlation to anti-unionization. Many local stores will hold food drives for the less fortunate around Thanksgiving time. What's different about Walmart is that a store in Canton, Ohio, the food drive amongst employees for Walmart employees that couldn't afford to have a Thanksgiving meal. Aid to these families should come from the company, not from other employees who are only slightly more well off than their peers.
The average annual pay for a full-time Walmart employee is $18,000. According to the United States Department of Health and Human Services, the poverty level for an average family of 4 is an annual income of $23,850. This puts full-time Walmart employees well under the poverty level by almost $6,000. A study conducted in one Walmart in Wisconsin showed that 300 employees needed $900,000 of assistance each year. According to an article about poverty, low incomes tend to spur property-related crimes such as burglary. In other words, low incomes are related to crime in neighborhoods, and with as many as 525,000 Walmart employees earning annual incomes that are far below or just above poverty levels, large areas of communities can begin to experience these crimes. Poor living conditions are also an outcome of living at a poverty level. With these 2 things alone, neighborhoods and even entire towns can get bad reputations. Walmart has been fined numerous times for unsafe and unhealthy working conditions. Walmart proves a point made by an article on effects of poverty on society, which explains that crippling accidents due to unsafe working environments are likely to occur in low-paying jobs. When a Walmart employee was trampled to death in 2008.
It's the way.
This was due to the company's failure to train their employees how to handle large crowds on Black Friday. Walmart claims that their average employee wage is $12.83 an hour. This is not true because this number comes from all employee wages pulled together, including the CEO who made $20.7 million last year.
So OSHA is the Occupational Service and Health Administration. Their mission and main purpose is to assure safe and healthful working conditions for men and women by setting and enforcing standards and by providing training, outreach, and assistance. So Walmart has had numerous run-ins with OSHA and has been fined multiple times for unsafe working conditions.
As discussed before, an employee was killed on Black Friday due to the fact that they didn't have proper training on crowd control. OSHA recently sent out a newsletter to remind retailers how to keep employees safe during major sales events. Some of the tips they presented were on-site trained personnel such as police officers, barricades, emergency procedures, and not allowing the maximum occupancy to be exceeded. Many companies found guilty of violations signed settlement agreements with OSHA, but few of them involved making changes to safety corrections at multiple work sites. Many of the citations being discussed were found at the Rochester, New York store, but many of the other Walmarts were also found in violation. Citations issued by OSHA against Walmart describe hazards that could have potentially led to a worker fatality. So one example is the giant trash compactor found at many of the stores. Workers didn't receive proper training on how to turn off the energy to it, so it's really risky just walking into a trash compactor that you don't know how to power. Maintenance employees also weren't provided with protective equipment when cleaning up blood found in the bathroom of one of the stores, so that could have led to diseases being transferred. And OSHA proposed a penalty of $365,000 for 10 repeat violations and an additional 14 serious violations found at the store visit.
The next section that we're going to be talking about is outsourcing and its effect on America's economy. If you're not familiar with outsourcing, it's essentially obtaining a good or a service from an outside or foreign supplier. In this case, with Wal-Mart, they outsource a lot from China and other Asian countries. A little background on their history with outsourcing. In 1985, the Buy America campaign was launched, and basically what that was is it encouraged buyers from Walmart to buy strictly from American-made suppliers. And later that year, it was actually discovered that Walmart, during this campaign, was outsourcing a lot from Bangladesh, and that was just kind of like backfiring on like their entire purpose of that campaign. And then, additionally, from 1994 to 1995, only about 4% of Walmart's good was imported and outsourced from other countries, which isn't great. But then there was a huge increase in the 2000s, where there was a 60% found outsourced from other countries. This is bad for Walmart because they portray themselves as an American company, like a neighborhood market. But in reality, they're just paying other foreign people to be producing their goods, which is very bad. And these workers from China, since they technically handle Walmart goods, they are technically Walmart employees, technically, but they're paid very low wages. Only 59 cents per hour was found with an interview after these employees were leaving the warehouse. And there was an ad found on the Huffington Post that says what happens when the world's biggest retailer and the world's biggest country do business with each other. And that post basically just talked about how outsourcing is awful, especially with Walmart, because China produces so cheaply that Walmart is just losing a huge profit, and it's not benefiting America at all.
The next topic we're going to talk about is how Walmart hurts the small local businesses. Why is it hard for these companies to compete with Walmart? First is the prices. Walmart is known for the rollback prices. These companies can't compete with Walmart's low prices. Next is Walmart has a bigger variety of products. The customers walk in and they're enamored by the overall variety, the different products that Walmart has. And also Walmart has a lot of flexibility with their pricing. If the product isn't selling, they're able to lower the prices more comfortably than a small company would. And also they're able to offer customer deals, as they can offer coupons on a receipt, things like that, or offer 2-for-1 products. they also have an easier way to advertise, as in sending out magazines, showing their deals, maybe also putting coupons in magazines, stuff like that. Next, I found an article about how Wal-Mart in 2013 opened in Altadena, California, and there was a woman interviewed. Her name was Leticia Vega. She's the owner of a meat market in the area, and this market has been open since 1992. And it's always been known in the area for fresh products and the overall just, for example, she said that there used to be customers that gotta keep their doors open past their closing time, 9 o'clock. Now she sees shelves filled with eggs and milk that are just untouched and go past their expiring date. Ever since Walmart has opened in that time, she's been struggling to attract customers. Ever since its opening, Walmart has closed local business, been able to close local businesses in as little as 6 months in the area. Let's find another example in the Boston neighborhood of Chicago's West Side. A Walmart opened in 2006, and before they opened, there were 306 businesses counted in the area. 2 years later, 82 of those businesses had closed. Small businesses are an integral part of a community's market and economy, and Walmart is demolishing their positive effects. Walmart forces them to lower prices just so they can compete. Walmart also makes small businesses overextend themselves just to be able to survive. So what Walmart also does is it kills the entry rate in that area of new businesses coming in, especially since once someone sees companies just keep closing around in that area, why would they want to open their own business in that area?
So in conclusion, our stance on this is, after researching all the different topics we talked about, Walmart is in no way good for the local communities. Their business practice has shown to be bottom line oriented, which is basically going against everything they stand for, or they say they stand for. Walmart is doing more harm to local communities than good, like we talked about, and the American economy does not directly benefit from these superstores due to outsourcing and foreign suppliers. So if they continue to do business with China, we're not benefiting from that. Also, they've broken the rules of OSHA several times, and they seem to just buy themselves out of it. And they don't really suffer any repercussions. They just do what they want and then just get themselves out of it. So they're not a very good company to be in America right now. That's it.
This is how we're gonna.
How should we say that?
We didn't, but
We can add that. Oh, perfect.
Shop
Shop local.
local.
Shop local.
So what's the time on that?
13:43.
That's good, because